And I just woke up like a half hour ago. You know, I sleep in late on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I try to get my beauty sleep. You know what I'm saying, on the weekends. But today we're doing it today we're doing it again. We fasted. We fasted. We won't eat until maybe like 1 o'clock or something like that. I'm trying to lose the weight, body fat percentage. You know. Ooh, man. My legs, man, when I wake up in the morning, my left leg, my left heel is messed up. Anyway, good morning again. It's raining. We gotta stop and get an umbrella today. Gotta get an umbrella. Hold on 1 second. I gotta take a whiz. Yeah, man, you know what? Never say it's really over for you, man. That's my main thing I'm trying to get across, man. My main point I'm trying to get across is that never say that it's completely over for you when you are still alive in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, and sometimes 50s. You feel what I'm saying? You know, because I seen cats get serious about the bag in their 50s, like Kevin Samuels did, man. You could see he got serious about that bag the moment he turned 50. But then, you know, he was still acting like a young dude, drinking all that goddamn Red Bull, and it caught up to him. That's why I'm giving up on Rockstar, man. I ain't fucking with it no more, man. I didn't drink it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? You saw me. I didn't drink no Rockstar. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna drink it today. You know, I'm just gonna do it bare bones. Work out on an empty stomach. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But never say that it's completely over. You're defeating yourself, man. You know, if you ain't got looks, you can get the bag though. You know, you can't control your looks, but you can get the bag. You know, we can't control how we look in the face, but we can get the bag, bro. You know, you gotta do the best that you can do throughout life with what you have already. You know, you ain't got looks. I'm talking about you sub 5 dudes. You ain't got looks, you gotta have money, man. Simple as that, bro. Okay, it's gonna be over for you if you don't get the money. You feel what I'm saying? Because don't defeat yourself, man. Because human beings are powerful when it comes to inventing things, you know, creating things from scratch. Human beings are good with that, man. Just look around you, man. Look at the technologies and stuff like that around you. It's all invented by human beings, man. Mainly men, you know. The shorties pay me no mind, dog. Hey, what's up with it, Mr. Valentine? The women don't pay you no mind, bro. You gotta get the money. If you don't have looks, you gotta have money. So you gotta pick a field and do the best that you can at it, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, pick a field, do the best. And don't fail either. No room for failures, bro. If you don't have looks, you gotta have money. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see so many sub-5 dudes in Hollywood. Because they know they ain't got looks. So they can focus on their dream a little bit more. You feel what I'm saying? Especially you ain't got chicks in the way or nothing like that. Focus on your career. Focus on building. That's what you gotta focus on, man. Focus on getting money. And more money, and more money, and more money. Don't sit the years away looking around stupid, you know, like Mr. 27 years and don't build anything, man. You're gonna have a horrible life without money. That's why I'm chasing the bag right now. I know how important the bag is. You feel me? The women don't pay you no mind, bro. They don't like you. Go ahead and go out there and get you some money, man. You feel me? You know? Get you some bread, man. Get you some, you know? Don't like sit the years away and don't do nothing, man. Stay productive. Read a bunch of books. Chase a jackpot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Do something. Feed the birds to chips. They'll come around. Like they don't just buy. You know, they don't want no parts of that swan. That swan will fuck that eagle up. They don't fuck with swans. They only fuck with like ducks and seagulls. You know? I told you they'll come around here quick when there's food. Uh-oh. They're vocal, man. They're real vocal. Damn, you guys are hungry. Yeah, money is all that matters. Yeah, so what's up with it? High priest, what's up with it? It get you a lot of money. Damn, you guys are. You guys. What? Sorry, guys. They making loud noise. They're noisy eaters, man. The crows, they quiet eaters, man. So today we fasting again, man. You know. So we fasting today again. We ain't having no food until like 1 or something, or 2. No cheese, nothing. Why are you playing that music outside, bro? Anyway, whatever. So yeah, sometimes, to get the women that we want, we gotta get bread, man. Trust me, bro. I spent 45 years trying to get the woman that I want, and I still haven't got her. And they let me know that I gotta get money. I'm talking about women that are above my looks level. They're above me in looks. I'm like, man, I'll never get them unless I get some bread. That's the reality for all of us. For niggas who want to get women that's above their looks level, you gotta have money. You feel what I'm saying? You get access to better jeans that way. You feel what I'm saying? Women love money, man. And unfortunately, a lot of females won't be able to find a rich man either. There's tons of females that will have problems finding a rich man because the rich man population is so small. Rich men are like rare. There's only so many guys to go around, you feel what I'm saying, for all the females. So that's why you see maybe a fine-ass female walking around and she ain't found no rich man yet, and she want a rich man, but she can't get one. It's too competitive for her. You know what I'm saying? So you'll have women, man. You just gotta get the bread up. And look at Tyrese. Tyrese is certified like a motherfucker. But he has no problem getting a Keisha. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't got no problem getting it because his money is so fucking goddamn long, like the motherfucking river, bro, of the Nile. The Nile River, his fucking paper is that long, bro. And that's why he's able to get the women that he wants. That's what you got to do every single day. You got to focus on that money. And the women will come around, bro. See, a lot of guys, they focus on just other things, man. They focus on how bad the situation is. And don't focus on that. Focus on bread. You know what I'm saying? Don't focus on women on such an early age either. As a youngster, man. Focus on building yourself. You feel what I'm saying? And the years will go by, man, eventually you're gonna win the game. Those who stay focused win the game, bro. Just remember that. You feel me? Those who stay focused win the game. Those who don't focus are not gonna win, bro. The Heat and Succeed and Short Ball Guy, they ain't gonna win at the game, bro. They're trying to find shortcuts and shit. They're like, no, ain't no shortcuts for men. You gotta go straight up the middle, man. You know, like in football, bro. You can't run on the sides, man. When you can't, you feel me? You gotta run up the middle. I mean, you can try to run on the sides, man, but a lot of times you're gonna get tackled. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you gotta run straight up the middle sometimes. And that's how it is with men. You know what I'm saying? They don't give us no Captain Saber bros. We don't got that for us, bro. But women, they got Captain Saber hoes. Men that'll come to their rescue and shit in a time of need. They got simps. You see what I'm saying? That'll come to their rescue. Ain't no rescue for men, bro. Nobody's coming to rescue out of your situation. Not even that so-called God yourself. That so-called God in the sky. You feel what I'm saying? You see what happened to dude that's 27 years? He spent 27 years without a woman. That's because he didn't build himself. He clearly didn't have the looks. He was sub-5. He was below average looking. He didn't focus on money. That's his fault, bro. That he spent all them years alone. You know what I'm saying? That's his fault, bro. You know, I stay talking about his ass, man, because I don't want to end up like that, bro. You feel me? I don't want to get to my 50s and all of a sudden become invisible to females and I can't get a woman and shit. Like, oh, no, man. By the time I get to be 50, my pocket's going to be fat. I'm going to pull up in a motherfucking goddamn Audi R8 or a Porsche or something. I'm gonna have something in my pocket. Even if I'm not rich, I'm still gonna be well off. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna have some stability. You feel me? I ain't gonna be no broke 50-year-old motherfucker, bro. That's why I'm planning right now. You know, I'm setting the groundwork right now. I am setting the groundwork. By the time I get to that bag, I'm gonna take that money and I'm gonna invest it and then make it grow some more. By the time I'm 50, I'm gonna be one rich motherfucker, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be one rich motherfucker. I'm gonna be dating 20-something-year-old women, bro. Like Leonardo DiCaprio, you feel me? You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep my females in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never be struggling to get no sex ever again. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never be struggling to get no sex. I'm gonna always have sex by my side. I'm gonna always have a woman by my side. I'm gonna always have a thick, tenderoning, big booty woman by my side. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm focused on, bro. I ain't focused on nothing else. You know, some of these females, they try to shoot their shot at me in Starbucks. Yeah, go ahead, shit. But I'm not ready to date right now. You know, that's why I haven't even got at boobs. If I have my shit together, bro, I will pull up on boobs so fucking quick. I would have been pulled up on her, bro. We would have been went out to get something to eat. You feel what I'm saying? We would have been went out and got something to eat. We would have been went to the movies. We would have been had sex by now, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I would have pulled up in the porch, like, what's up, baby? Get in. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me, man. You feel me? I'm all about my paper. I'm on my paper chase. I never say it's over for myself, bro. That's how I defeat myself. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. I'm full of ambition, drive, and I won't stop until I get that bag. You feel me? You know. And that's how you gotta think of yourself, man. As a Superman, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see yourself as a Superman, the superhero that'll save the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got superpowers and shit in my head. You know, in my head I got superpowers, but you know, when it comes to getting that bag, you know, I feel like I got superpowers. I feel like I can make it happen. You feel me? You know, I don't have no doubts in my head, man. Let me tell you, when I hit my first jackpot, I didn't have no doubts. I just got in, I put them numbers down, and they rolled in all in one row, bro. And I looked at my number, and I was like, shit, $2,000, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And all I did was stay persistent, man. You know, you feel me? I know my next jackpot is gonna be huge. You know what I'm saying? and I'm gonna disappear like a thief in the night. And once I get that bread in my pocket, bro, I'm gonna be checking for the thickest shorties in the world. You feel what I'm saying? Then she better have a nice big round behind with some hips and stuff. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? My competition don't know me, man. I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna be a force to be reckoned with. You feel me? I'm like pull up on your shorty and it's over with. You know, I'm taking your shorty, mine. You feel me? I don't know. I still broke niggas' bitch just like they did me when I was coming up. And I was broke. I got motherfuckers stealing my girlfriend and shit. You know, stealing women I'm dating. And they didn't care how I thought about it. You know, I'm like, I'm gonna pull up on your woman, and I ain't give a fuck about how you think about it. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you should have been a better man. You should have had more money. Bro, niggas ain't supposed to be focused on women anyway. If I took your shorty from you, and I had more money, and you were broke, you had no business fucking with that shorty broke anyway. You should have been focused on your money. So if I'm taking your girl from you, and I got more money, and I got the bag, then you had no business being in that relationship anyway. You should have been focusing on your money, like I said. You feel me? You should have been focused on your bread. And maybe we would have never got shorty taken away from you. You know? Anyway, guys, I'm going to end up and going up in here, man, and charge this phone up to the fullest. And I'll be back out, man, later. You feel what I'm saying? Right now, I'm going to chill in here real quick. We're going to work out later on. I know it's a little bit cold outside. A little cold outside, but we still got to work out, man. I'm still on my diet. I'm fasting. What are we having for lunch? Probably chicken and rice and some veggies or something like that. Or maybe some beef and rice. More like beef and rice. You guys have a good day. I'm out.